Good day, this is Ray. Today is Saturday, August 17th, 2024 for me. Another day of learning and growing. Hope that you, your family, friends, and loved ones are doing well and staying safe. So it's been a bit of a long week. Not as painful as the past few weeks have been, but mentally draining. Learning something new on the job, and when it comes to having to learn new system, new task, and things like that, it just it kind of takes a lot out of you. But doing my best to get through it. Really want to understand and master the things that I have to learn over the next few weeks, and just continue on with my career goals. So this week I've been thinking about 5 years ago. It would have been 5 years, almost to the day that I moved back from out west to back east, moved to my hometown, home state, and moved back in with my parents shortly after I was diagnosed with lupus. So by that time, I've been diagnosed with lupus a couple of months. I've been preparing to move back. I stepped down from my role in management, and that was a crazy summer because it was just like stopped. Not that I stopped trying, but I said, I'm just not sure how things are going to look going forward. It's a very weird place. I was on medical leave for 3 months, and then in September of 2019 was when I went back to work, but in a different location. The one thing before all that, I forget when I got a care package from my old teammates that I worked with, and it had to be when I was really sick, because it was affected me for some time before I finally I couldn't take it anymore, and I just decided to step down from my role. But there was one book that really stood out to me, and that's the title of my video is Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff, written by Dr. Richard Carlson. And in the book right here, I put the book in a link to the book in the description below. I started reading this book probably right around the time that I got really sick, and kind of put it down, and came back to it this week, and I really need to just pick it up each day and read a chapter out of it, or sections. Not really chapters. It's small inspirational sections. And I read the first paragraph out of the book, but I want to kind of give you an idea of some of the contents of this book. So I read a couple of the titles that they have in here. Of course, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. Develop Your Compassion. Don't interrupt others to finish their sentences. Let others have the glory. Surrender to the fact that life isn't fair. Repeat to yourself, life isn't an emergency. Set aside quiet time every day. Choose your battles wisely. Breathe before you speak. And where I stopped off is at the 45th one. There was 100 of these. Develop your own helping rituals. So that would have been the last one that I read. But I want to read the one paragraph in the introduction to kind of give you an idea of what this book is about. So it says, whenever we're dealing with bad news, a difficult person, or disappointment of some kind, Most of us get into certain habits, ways of reacting to life, particularly adversity, that don't serve us very well. We overreact, blow things out of proportion, hold on too tightly, and focus on the negative aspects of life. When we are immobilized by little things, when we are irritated, annoyed, and easily bothered, our overreactions not only make us frustrated, but actually get in the way of getting what we want. We lose sight of the bigger picture, focus on the negative, and annoy other people who might otherwise help us. In short, we live our lives as if they were one great big emergency. We often rush around looking busy trying to solve problems, but in reality, we are often compounding them because everything seems like such a big deal. We end up spending our lives dealing with one drama after another. Now, that speaks to me because I've done those things. I've overreacted. I've, looked for ways to be of help. I stay busy and, don't give myself the proper downtime. And, still trying to figure that out. I think, I'm definitely going to go back to this book, and I'll probably read that introductory paragraph each time before I even get into a section. I am sort of in an in-between place, really just still trying to figure it out. Not getting any younger, so I want to figure it out sooner rather than later. Happy with some things, down on myself about other things. The health issues still happen. Finances are in better shape. Career-wise, I used to work there. Relationships, that could definitely work on that. Easier said than done. Don't sweat the small stuff. I think this book would be a great help to get to the place where that's the thing. I would say that I'm still in a place where I'm sweating the small stuff, which I know isn't good. And like I said, when it comes to my videos, I am a work in progress. I am not the ultimate picture of have achieved those things. I'm making big progress, as hopefully you've seen in my previous videos with my finances. I'm making some baby steps in progress with cooking. Mi español es no bueno, but I'm trying. I'm trying to speak a little Spanish every day. I am who I am, and hopefully, I get it figured out in this lifetime, and it's on this side of heaven. So, I'm going to wrap it up right here. I've got quite a few things to take care of today. If you made it this far, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You don't post my videos. You can find me at youtube.com/@LucasLifestyle. Until next time, I hope you all take care. Thank you.